Alright, yeah, we are back with some more Gwent with our cross-country Dwarves deck. So we are going to go into ranked and see how well we do with our resilient movement deck. Alright guys, I'll see you there.
For Skellige's glory!
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Alright, well we've got all of our buffs and essentially all of our silvers as well. That's an interesting one. I think we'll throw away one immune boost. The commandos are pretty cool. We're against Skellige, so I'm not sure Mardrom's actually that useful here. And I'm going to keep the guard, because if we mulligan into another commando, then I'll be really upset, so let's just go. And we do have Sheldon to go alongside our commandos as well, so we can do a little bit of a movement strategy here as well. Okay, Regis Eye of Vampire, consuming one of 3 random, I believe they're just bronzes, right? Yeah. Takes one of our Mahakam defenders. That sucks a little bit. Well, we do have 2 resilient units here, so that's not too bad. All the same. Right, I think I'm gonna front row the commandos, and then next we'll Sheldon them off of the front row.
Death awaits us all.
So that's one place I don't really want to be stacking too much. Ooh, Savage Bear. For Savage Bear, we could actually go Bruverhoog for our Cleaver. And lock it down. Might be worth doing. That being said, Sheldon's going to be a big point swing anyway. It's 11 points added and then another 6 there as well. For a 1 point loss. Thing is, if we're going to do it, we might as well do it now. Let's go get Cleaver.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you into a tight spot.
Cleaver locks down the Savage Bear. Puts us a point ahead as well.
Hey, mate!
And he unlocks his bear. That's fine. I mean, we're still stacking on the front, and Sheldon gets a boost for every single moved unit, so that's not too bad. That's Dennis.
I've never run from no one, and I'm no about to start.
Boost everything and then take 1 off of the bear.
Now! All together! Our shields are our ramparts!
So he gets his Shield Maidens. He's got one of them in hand, or he doesn't have all 3. I'm guessing he's probably got one in hand. That's interesting. Let's think. I think maybe we Yarpen here, and then we can Sheldon for a little bit more value. We want to go all in on this round. We always do.
And he is one
Let's do
a
that.
good look at my axe!
Let's get a resilient 7-point unit in there. It's much better now the Shield Maidens are gone. Because there isn't repeatable damage on that instead.
More hawk devour ye!
Ooh. Whenever a unit adjacent to this unit is damaged, strengthen it. And when you deploy, you damage a unit. So he's damaged our resilient unit, essentially. We could Barclay Els and hope to get... Is this only when it's played from hand? It is, so only Barclay Els takes damage here.
I've got
Try
to
get
get this
ourselves
stinking mess in order.
one of those.
Double hollow!
That's what we were looking for. We know we've only got 2, so that's the last of the defenders. And we've staggered their point values as well, so we've kind of defended against that.
Great.
Ooh. Morkvar coming out. Let's play our next defender.
Wanna flip for my axe?
Goes with his own immune boost. Right, so I think what we want to do is we want a Sheldon, and it's going to move everything, but it's going to move the Mahakam defenders essentially off of this row, so there's a 50-50 chance they end up on the back row, which is what we want, because I want them to end up next to Yarpen, essentially, so that I can use the immune boost on all 3 of them. That's the ideal situation. Let's see if that happens.
Aye, aye, soon as I finish my
One
pint.
went there. They need to be adjacent though. Yeah.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with
Ooh,
you.
he's got one of his own premium Yennifers. It's pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. Let's see. Let's move our Mahakam defender onto this row. We are row stacking pretty harshly here, but shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. We're going to have to boost Yarpen, probably, so that he's staggered out of the way of the Mahakam defenders. Just in case of a scorch of any kind. There's his other shield maiden. The thing is, though, if we boost Yarpen, he becomes the highest unit, and that means that Yennefer hits him, and that takes a point away from us in the next round. Whether or not that matters is another question.
Other thing, alright?
We could hit you for 4 to the 9. I guess, maybe.
Death holds no surprises.
He's got Olgierd as well, so Morkvar and Olgierd are essentially the same thing, except for they've got different values, as it were. Well, I want to stick it on these 2. Ideally, I want to stick it on this one so that the armor stops it, but this works anyway. Our opponent's passing down on points, and we are bringing in a lot of points into the next round as well. We've got Yennefer to take down one of their units, if it should matter. But we're on 36
holds no surprises.
to his 10. Okay, so the immune boost is still useful to us, actually. Triss is still useful to us, and Avalak, I think, is a panic button in case we're not winning by the time we get to that last card. So I think we'll just Triss off of Olgierd.
How can I help?
Less things for him to boost and to strengthen. Savage Bear. Immune boost these guys, give them loads of armor.
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Priestess is back, a Savage Bear. And we're so far ahead, I don't want to draw him into cards that might find him answers, so I'm just going to pass here. And he gets a rally, which is probably not going to do it. Yep. Sweet. That's how it's done. That's why I really love this deck. You either have an answer and win, or you don't have an answer and you lose really badly. That's essentially the case. GG to you. Right, let's go to a new game. See you there.
We've havered enough. Let's get to work. Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
Ooh, so we're in a Bruvahug mirror match. Interesting. Well, with that in mind, we're going to need all of the boosts that we can get. We'll keep Mardrome because it'll actually hurt our opponent on their own Mahakam defenders. We can reset theirs while we keep ours intact. Triss Merigold takes down a defender right off the bat. Maybe we don't need 2 immune boosts. We don't need Avalak either. I don't want to go any further just in case we hit the other Blue Mountain Commandos. And we're on the play. So, let's just go with Dennis.
I've never run from no one, and I'm not about to start.
Oi! Hey there! Come here!
So he's boosting a unit in his hand by 3. Okay. It's not what we're looking for. Waiting for him to play out his defenders. Well, we're just going to play out the Blue Mountain Commandos.
Death awaits us all.
Thin out a deck and give us a better chance of finding ours. And he passes. Alright, fair enough. Well, we've taken the first round as it is. Are we going to need this Adrenaline Rush? Not really. So let's just carry 8 points over. And say go. And we got a Cleaver. I'm going to get rid of Cleaver because we've got enough silvers that I'm worried that Bruvahug won't actually do anything when we eventually get him down. Which would be annoying, wouldn't it? Alright, let's go Mahakam Defender.
Mahakam!
And Alzo's Thunder on Dennis. Okay. Still not going to cast this Mardrome on it, although I could reset it up to 11 if I wanted to. I'm not going to though.
Any
Gonna play another Resilient
I can
unit.
look at my axe!
Special prize, just for you, love.
Whenever an enemy appears, boost itself by 1. He's effectively undone Dennis with that card. If I don't want to Triss Merigold it. Which I kind of really do, because I... Maybe this isn't Dwarves. In fact, it's very much probably not Dwarves. I don't really care too much for that. It's giving me a target for Mardrome if he isn't using anything really huge, so I'm just going to move
Stick together.
you down to this row and give you a nice little boost. And hope to God he ain't got
Slaughter
Scorch.
them to a man!
Boost a random loyal unit in your hand by 1. He's doing a lot of boosting. This is like a boost deck where he's boosting up cards in his hand before he plays them. He could have the elf that deals damage equal to its current power. That would be annoying. Right, I'm going to Barclay Els, and I'm going to try and get the other Mahakam Defender, and then we can move it onto this row and give it essentially loads of armor.
I've got to get this stinking mess in order.
It's a guard instead, so we're just gonna boost this defender instead. Give these guys different power values just in case of a scorch of any kind. Riverhoog.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
He's got 4 silvers in his deck. And he's getting his resilient one.
Oh, those gunners are in for a world of hurt.
Well, we've got Bruverhoog for Cleaver, so I'm just gonna essentially leave this guy alone. And what he's gonna do is essentially just absolutely throw points on it as much as possible, which is gonna be nice. Let's just
Now we must stick together.
move you over here. Give you a nice little boost, keep you away from death. And then we'll immune boost all 3 of these. An ambush card, eh? Good job we've effectively run out of units. Boost. It's either the one that damages when a unit's played or it boosts at the end of the round, but it won't boost Bruverhoog.
Water is the poison.
Okay. Stacks on top of his Yarpen. We'll just keep stacking on top of ours.
For Yorveth!
Fair enough. It's just an ambush unit that reveals itself. Forgot that even existed, actually. It's a good job it's not really going to matter.
Want a whiff of my axe?
Some more resilience. It's already boosted as well, which is annoying. I was saving Triss to essentially deal the 5 of its base strength when it came down, but looks like the Dragoons and things like that have been boosting it in his hand. We've still got so much carryover compared to him though, but he could have a handful full of pump spells and things like that. Let's Cleaver, Mahakam Defender.
Let's get to work. I'm a dwarf of business.
Take the resilience off of it, which will force him to boost the guy at the back. If he's running immune boosts and things like that, then he's probably wanting to stack them all on his Mahakam defenders.
Always willing, pal.
Oh, he's going to move them. Okay. So we will spores him and pass. Reset, remove some strength, take him down to 4. So we're 26 points ahead. He needs 27 points. We're going to pass. Even if he wins, we're carrying over 39 to his current 4. And I could... Using a potion, a swallow potion like that on a unit without resilience leads me to believe he's got an adrenaline rush in hand, so I can Triss away Yarpen for good. Stop any kind of boost. He's going to bring over 19 points by the looks of things. And hitting that with Triss doesn't really change much about that. I think I'm going to take out Yarpen right now. That's 4 points and an extra. resilient unit that I don't have to deal with. So he's going to have to play out all his cards here to win the round, and then he's going to have to have beaten my resilience. So he really can't even hit my resilient units because I've already got armor on them. So he wouldn't take away any point values from us, which is what he really desperately needs right now. So Adrenaline Rush and what's in hand he needs?
Clearly I've a
Ooh,
weakness
15
for
points.
horned wenches.
Destroy an ally, damage the enemy by destroyed ally's power. Ooh, that's a thing. Still 2 points ahead though, if that is an Adrenaline Rush. Then we just win, don't we?
Anything in particular interest you?
It's one of the worst golds that Gwent has ever seen. Well, he wins the round, he carries no points over, and we carry 39 over. So he's going to need a 39 point card in his hand. Do you do anything for us? Oops. I think we can do better. Avalak. Well, I don't even think that's useful. Well, he frosts us, and we pass. I'm not going to let him draw any cards. There's no point in that. And we take the round. Victory! Alright. Well, I think, even though it's glitching out, I think that gets us a keg for the day, so it does indeed. So why don't we open a keg on the end of our episode? That sounds like a good idea to me. I like to do this whenever possible. Card kegs. Spend our ore, buy a keg.
Cards. Lots. All kinds.
All kinds, indeed. See if we get anything good. It's been a while since I got gold, so maybe we will. No premiums, nothing in there really. More bronzes, so. Ooh, no, it's actually a premium Diamond in Shackles. Not bad. Not bad. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for today's episode. So if you did enjoy the content, then be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a great deal. Lets me know you're enjoying the series. As always, don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button, and that will give you notifications when the third video goes up. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.